Hello, in this Time for Glory, episode 92. The countdown to 100 is still going. We are now maybe 8 episodes away from episode 100. We still got something special waiting for you guys once we reach 100. Right now, where it's not the summertime, summertime's slowly coming to an end, back to school. And not surprisingly, as we were in a pandemic last year. So same time we've done this video. Normally I'm used to doing this kind of video in the summertime with Young Smooth or a guest, but we are going to have a guest. But guys, welcome to the G1 Climax 31 video with my guest, our SummerSlam guest, Beamo.
Hey guys, I'm back.
Yes, we have our friend Beamo here to join us. Young Smooth couldn't make it, so I'll be having Beamo join me during this.
I've officially taken over Smooth's place. I am the new co-host. Nice to meet all of you. It took me nearly 100 episodes, but I finally took his job. Yeah.
He's only joking, guys. Top will always be before and Young Smooth. But Beamo, you're always welcome. As one of our favorite guests here, man.
Oh, dude, I love being here. It's fun. It's like a nice little community. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. That's another one of our jobs. We like bringing the wrestling community together. We aren't a part of cancel culture, guys. We're probably going to get canceled off of that one. Not gonna lie.
We're not part of cancel culture. We're gonna get canceled.
No, we aren't cancel culture. We're gonna cancel culture.
We're gonna cancel culture. That's great. Oh,
whoops. Sorry. All right, so guys, this is episode 92. I don't know what episode numbers were. G1 29 and 30. But this is just a constant thing with us. So I must say this is by God most likely one of the strangest G1s ever.
You think?
Yeah. So for you guys that don't know what the G1 is, Beamo, would you like to explain the G1?
Okay, so wait 1 sec.
All right, guys, as Beamo is right now in the middle of something, I'll give a brief rundown of what the G1 Climax is. It is basically the Royal Rumble. It is basically the Royal Rumble for New Japan Pro Wrestling, except instead of throwing people over the top rope, you are doing a round robin tournament style, similar to the King of the Ring. And there's a point system where if you have the most points between two blocks, Block A and Block D, the winners of Block A and Block B will then face each other in the finals of the final day of the G1. Thus, the winner will be getting a shot at New Japan Pro Wrestling's Wrestle Kingdom, also known as New Japan WrestleMania. So you have to go through a brutal, grueling 2-month tournament of fighting. You can have a match today, tomorrow, and Tuesday, and then maybe a day of rest, and then you got your next opponent. Sorry, guys, checking audio, making sure we're all clear. All right, guys. All right. So we're back to our scheduled program. And I just wanted to say that, yeah, that's right now how New Japan Pro Wrestling's G1 Climax works. We'll be getting into the blocks once Beamo gets back. But as for just me right now, anyone that's watching this, just comment down some of your favorite G1 Climax matches. What's a match you're looking forward to? Or even what's
I
a
want
match?
Tamatanga versus Tongaloa. That's it. That's it.
Wait, what?
I said I
Okay,
want Tamatanga versus Tongaloa. My bad. I just went and got food.
it's all good. Okay.
Dude, they really just called down. They're like, "Yo, your food's here." I was like, "What the fuck?"
Okay. So I've explained what the G1 was, where it's basically the Royal Rumble, except it's
Oh
like
yeah,
King of the
it's
Ring,
Royal
but
Rumble,
with
except
extra
they
steps.
beat the shit out of each other for 60 minutes and then say, "Oh well, we lost."
Well, actually, it's 30 minutes. The only one that's 60 minutes is I want to say the finals. No. It's always the main events, and then the finals is no time limit.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Also,
Yeah.
this is something new that I want to start on this episode. And with all the talk about the Forbidden Door and all that shit, who is someone from I don't give a fuck whether it be WWE, ROH, CMLL, AEW, Impact Wrestling, who would you like in the G1 right now?
Um, John Moxley.
Well, he's kind of half New Japan as well, so he doesn't count.
Well, if not him, then I'd say Seth, but only because like remember when he was in the Gauntlet match and he literally went like 60 something minutes?
Yes, and he basically killed himself in that 60
Yeah.
something minutes.
Yeah, I think that would be actually really cool. Like he'd have the stamina or something to keep up.
Got it. So you would want Seth Rollins to participate in the G1.
Yeah.
All right, and my pick to participate in the G1. This is two. If you got someone else, let me know. But I got Cesaro being in the G1, and I also want Drew McIntyre in the G1. Beamo, did you hear me?
Yeah.
I
I
would
think
want
Suzuki versus Cesaro would be cool,
the uppercuts versus the kicks.
honestly. Well, Suzuki's got that most definitely, but it's like it'd be fun to watch.
Give me Walter in the G1. No. The most dangerous man to be in the G1 and G1 history. Give me Orange Cassidy in the G1.
No, there's someone more dangerous than that.
Jesus Christ, too.
The little girl that wrestled Kenny Omega.
She's not dangerous. She is just a tank.
She really
But,
is a tank too.
but speaking
No,
of
but has
tanks,
Suzuki ever been chopped by Walter?
yeah, he has, I think. Don't quote me on that. Guys, if you guys can find Suzuki versus Walter, link it down below.
Dude, if you find that, I will literally I don't know. I will give you chocolate. Yeah, I'll give you chocolate. Sure.
Okay, wait. So we're getting ahead of ourselves. So in the past, we've had some impressive G1 Climax winners, such as Tetsuya Naito, Kenny Omega, Shinsuke Nakamura, Hiroshi Tanahashi, Kota Ibushi twice.
Wow.
We've had some great names in the... Sorry, I accidentally muted my mic. And yeah, so we've had some great names. I've been watching New Japan Pro Wrestling since I want to say 2014. And one thing I enjoy in the G1 Climax is when there's juniors, and there's no fucking juniors in this thing. Now I understand maybe Gato saw this video a couple years back when Will Ospreay was in the G1, and I said, you guys gotta give him a break because this man was in every fucking tournament except World Tag League. But that doesn't mean give all of the juniors breaks. Like they were in the New Japan Cup, yes, and I enjoyed that. But I love seeing juniors in the G1, especially
Is ZS? Wait, is ZSJ in it?
yeah, Zen SJ, Zack Saber Jr. I just like saying his name like that, guys. So if you guys are confused on who's Zen SJ, that's Zack Saber Jr. But Yeah, he
In
is
G1
in
or
it,
not?
but he is a heavyweight.
Oh. He's
Yeah,
a heavyweight that looks like a stick.
yeah, man. But actually, I think we've been on this one for a little too long. So how about we get into the blocks? We'll start off with block A. Normally block A is a bomb squad, but this is looking pretty weak. But I'll
You
start off.
honestly want to know what I'm excited for?
What are you excited for?
And I'm sorry that this is like going into the opposite block,
Yeah,
but I'm really looking forward to Tanahashi versus Okada.
yeah, that is the go-to match for everybody.
I know, but it's like, what is this? They're like seventh time?
Yes, and they most of the time just tie.
I mean, yeah, but what's it called? We have to have a unanimous winner, don't we? Like in this.
Yeah, like it's like I enjoy seeing winners between one of them in the G1, but when it's outside them, it's like 9 out of 10 chance Okada's winning. Actually, you know what, Beamo? Let's start off with Block B because I'm not feeling Block A that much.
Yeah, block A, I'm sorry, it's kind of bad.
All right, so with Block B, let's start off with God himself, the IWGP United States Champion, the second ever Grand Slam winner, Hiroshi Tanahashi. Thoughts on this, man?
I mean, if he didn't win like 2 years ago or whatever it was, I don't know. I haven't watched wrestling in a while, but it's like if he hadn't won then I feel like he would have won now. Genuinely
He is
speaking.
He is the current IWGP United States Champion, coming off a big win against Kota Ibushi, defending his title, and then winning the title from Lance Archer. What a year it has been for Hiroshi Tanahashi. He opened up the year winning the Never Openweight Championship from Shingo Takagi. Then, last minute substitute to face Shingo Takagi at Wrestle Grand Slam for the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship. And then he goes on to face Lance Archer for the IWGP United States Championship, winning it, making him the second Grand Slam, Jay White being the first.
The fact that someone that's not Japanese was first Grand Slam is amazing.
And speaking
Yeah.
of Japanese, Tanahashi is the first ever Japanese to hold the U.S. Championship.
Oh wow, that's
Yes.
crazy.
Little U.S. title history. First winner, Kenny Omega. Second winner, Jay White. Third winner, Juice Robinson. Fourth winner, Cody Rhodes. Fifth winner, Juice Robinson. Sixth winner, Jon Moxley. Seventh winner, Lance Archer. Eighth winner. Wait, did I say Lance Archer?
Yeah.
So eighth winner was Jon Moxley. Ninth winner. I think we're on our ninth now.
Really?
Wait, no, ninth winner was Lance Archer. 10th winner was Hiroshi Tanahashi.
What? So they just went back and forth. John won, then Lance won, then John won, then Lance
Yeah,
won, then Tanahashi.
yeah, yeah. Tanahashi got tired of seeing this thing on AEW. He said, "This thing says IWGP."
Representing the wrong place.
But yeah. So what a year it has been for Tanahashi. Now I am due to New Japan fucking it up. I don't care. I am no fan of double titles anymore from New Japan. Because we had Ibushi fucking merge the IC and the IWGP Heavyweight Championship. Beamo, have you seen the new championship?
No, what does it look like?
Oh, you've never seen the new IWGP World Heavyweight Championship?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so I will show you it right now through Instagram. Let me see. As I'm doing this, guys, comment down below some of your favorite G1 matches. Like this. Like it got memed on the first 2 months, but I think everyone's just grown accustomed to it. They just said, "Fuck it, we're not getting the old title back." By the way, the IC title's gone.
Really?
Yes, that's why they merged these things.
Wow. The question is it as bad as WWE titles, though?
WWE titles aren't bad. They're just bland and basic.
No, that's the thing. Is like they're bad because of that. Literally just the same design.
Exactly.
All right, let's see. It doesn't look too bad. It looks like something you'd see in a video game.
Yes. Now the thing is, it's in the shape of Cody Rhodes' tattoo.
I mean, yeah.
And then if you really try hard enough, you can edit it into the Divas title. But I don't think it's that bad anymore.
But it is really bad.
It's not really, really bad, just really bad. So one really.
Yeah, just one really. Not like 2 or 3, just one.
All right. But anyways, so Hiroshi Tanahashi has pretty much been on a hot cold streak.
Your mic's muted. D4. Are you back?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, I don't know what that was about. But yeah, so I'm just looking forward to Tanahashi. I'm looking forward to see how Tanahashi does in this G1. Any final thoughts for the Ace?
The one thing that I will think is if he does win, the person that's going to win the other block, if I'm thinking of the blocks right, is probably going to be Kota Ibushi.
Ooh, finals of Ibushi versus Tanahashi.
Because they're both former winners, one, and they're both really good workers, and it would be like a replay of their last match.
Yes, it would be. Also, funny spot from I don't know if it was just MetLife in the Tokyo Dome.
Yeah.
In the beginning of the match, Ibushi started crying facing Tanahashi.
Really?
Yes, like just ding, 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 stare down, starts tearing eyes, and honestly, Will Ospreay couldn't have said this fucking hilarious. Also, we'll get to him, soon. Will Ospreay is like he's like taking notes about his thoughts on the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
And for Ibushi, it's like God is crying. This is kind of awkward. Because Ibushi called himself God after winning the double titles.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was kind of funny. And then Tanahashi after winning the match starts crying, and then Ospreay for like that one, he was just like, 2 grown men are crying. What is this?
2 grown men are crying in front of me. I don't know how to react.
But yeah, is that everything for the Ace?
Yep.
All right. Next we have Kazuchika Okada, the guy that for the longest time we didn't know what he looked like without the world title, but seeing how it's been almost 2 years without it,
that's crazy.
It really is. So, what do you think this can go?
I feel like, if it doesn't come down to Tanahashi, it's obviously going to be him. 1 and 2. I feel like they're the way they're going to make this work is you said it yourself. They go to a tie every time that they fight, or almost every time, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like what they're going to do is they're going to do the normal thing. It's a tie, and then the top, it's like they have a tie for number 1. So they have to do another match against each other.
No, I don't think that's how it goes. If they tie, then it would just be like, well, first, in order for them to like tie and this to be detrimental, would be they both have to have this equal amount of points, and then the New Japan office would just have to think of something because it's like, Okada's in first place and Tanahashi's in first place, so what are we doing about this?
Yeah.
But not gonna lie, I feel like Okada might win his block because this is kind of giving me New Japan Cup 2019 vibes. because we have two of his faction members in this, and then we have someone that he's already faced like 60 times.
Really?
Yeah. Like it's funny for me. I am a big fan of Okada when he's not in the main event.
I mean, yeah, but when he is in the main event, he does have really fucking good matches.
It is, but that's what we're expecting. So it's not like, oh man, this is Okada's best match. It's like, well, that's Okada and it's the main event. So he kind of has to do this.
Yeah,
yes,
but then when he's at mid-card and he does that shit, everyone's like, this is why he was champion.
Exactly. I believe that Okada's best moments are seen absolutely when he's not in the mid-card division, when he's not in the top spot.
I feel like Okada all around is just one of the best professional wrestlers.
Oh, no. I completely agree with that. He is definitely one of the best.
Also, when was the last time Kenny, speaking of best wrestlers, when was the last time Kenny was in a match in Japan?
2019.
Really? It's been that long?
Yeah, dude. This dude has not even looked at New Japan.
That's crazy. I think his persona probably wouldn't get over with New Japan. Because if I'm being honest, like, everyone still sees him as the cleaner or as the guy that went so many minutes with Okada. So I feel like the only way they're going to be able to view him is as, like, that hero that everyone wants to cheer for while he's trying to do this, like, super villain, haha, look at me, heel tactics type bullshit. And he's not going to be able to pull it off because Japan loves him. And he loves Japan.
Yeah, but I don't think we're gonna get Okada versus Omega as like the big moment match. I feel like everyone's still pulling for the whole Ibushi Omega thing.
Maybe.
Especially because on one episode of Impact, and I didn't watch it. It was just a YouTube clip, fucking for some reason recommended to me because no one watches that thing. Where Don Callis was saying that Kenny Omega is a better champion than people like Lex Luger, Hulk Hogan, Ric Flair, and then
you just reminded me of a joke we made when I was younger.
What was it?
What's it called? So we were talking about Walter earlier, and now you just said the name Ric Flair.
Oh yeah,
Walter versus Ric Flair fucking sends Flair to heaven just with one chop, just.
But what I was about to say was, I could imagine that. Jesus Christ.
He's just gonna sit there and be like, "Woo!" Just dies on the spot.
But yeah, so Don Callis is saying, "Oh, Kenny Omega is bigger than all those stars," and then I remember while Ibushi was double champion, Kenny Omega just out of nowhere just screams, "Bigger than Ibushi!" And then Don Callis is like, "Yeah, right, bigger than Ibushi."
So it's like long-term booking, practically.
Yes, it's long-term booking in a way.
Is my audio good?
Yes, your audio is perfect.
All right, I just wanted to make sure.
But yeah. So with Okada, it's like he's nowhere near the world title, but in a sense, he kind of is. And I'll get in on that on why when we get through these blocks.
Yeah.
But next, are you done with the Rainmaker?
Yeah, I'm done with the Rainmaker.
All right, so next we have mid-card Goto, 1/3 of the Never Six-Man Tag Team Champions. Also, he's going on a year reign with Yoshihashi and Tomohiro Ishii. Where do you think this guy goes? I don't think he's winning. I think it's just going to have like a good 8 points, stellar matches.
I feel like he's going to have stellar matches, but like, remember, you don't always have to win to have stellar matches. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, he's not going to win, but he's going to have like stellar matches.
No, like, I'm saying like not win like any match. I'm saying like I see him winning some matches, but not a large majority. I feel like he's going to be there to be that person that everyone's like, oh shit, he's about to win. But then like a huge kick out happens or a huge bump happens, and it's like, it sort of keeps us on the edge of our seats the entire time.
Oh
So
yeah,
then
I
like
love those moments, and Goto's the perfect guy to give us that.
so then it's like, yeah, and it's like if he loses a large majority of the matches, everyone's gonna be like so hyped when he does win those very few matches. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So so it's gonna be like, oh shit, well he's losing, he's lost like 5 matches. He has to at least win one. And then when that moment does come, and it's just like, bink, he won the match, everyone's gonna be like, holy shit, he finally won.
Exactly. Like, these aren't just big matches that, were on the table.
And I mean, you also have to remember that he's in the fucking ring with 2 of the best, like, professional wrestlers in the world, being Tanahashi and Okada. So it's like, he's gonna put on a match, but like, genuinely, I don't feel like he can, like, he's on their standpoint, like, where he's gonna beat them, like, easily or something, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's how I feel about it.
There's not really much to say about Goto because he's just been in like 6-man tag match because he is again 1/3 of the never 6-man tag champs.
Mm-hmm.
All right, but I guess that's all for Goto. Like if Goto was if Goto was a main eventer and not stuck in the never division, I would be like, is this the year where the G and G1 stands for Goto? But it's just that he's just so stuck in the never division. It's like, well, he's not winning, but I know he's going to put on some kick-ass matches.
Oh yeah, most definitely. I always expect that with Goto. He's always gonna put on some kick-ass matches.
All right, so on to the next person. Good old fucking the guy that said "Hold my beer" to Titus World Slide, Yoshihashi. For you guys that don't know the Yoshihashi beating Titus World Slide moment, and Beam, I don't know if you remember this or not, but about a couple years back, maybe 2018 now, around like 2018 or 2019. There was a spot where Jay White turns on Okada and he turns his back on Chaos and he's kicking Okada's ass. And Yoshihashi comes out, right? And like it's a giant pop. And like even the commentator was like, wait a minute, it's Yoshihashi. And then this man runs like full speed. I want to say this is probably the one time where anyone on this planet had more speed than Enzo trying to hook the bottom rope. That one spot with Simon Gotch. But guys, don't look that video up. It's gonna be on your YouTube recommendations for the rest of your life. But
yeah, most definitely.
But yeah, Yoshihashi's running full speed to the ring and he trips. And I'm they cut away from Jay White as fast as they can because this man starts dying.
Who, Jay?
Yeah, like he's kicking Okada's ass. Like he's kicking Okada's ass, and like he just sees Yoshihashi trip, and he just starts dying. And to like no one notices it. This man went face first on the steps.
Oh no!
Yeah,
that poor boy.
So now like Jay takes like 30 seconds out of his life to stop dying of laughter and goes, "Oh shit, he's bleeding. I got to blade run the shit out of him now." And the thing, like, if you just like forget that Okada's getting his ass whooped by Jay White and just look at Yoshihashi as he's rolling out, you see that his forehead is bleeding. I'm going to assume he had a concussion.
Oh, most definitely. If he hit his head on the steps and he was running full speed, there is no fucking way that man did not just like concuss the shit out of himself.
But anyways, Yoshihashi's kind of in the same boat as Goto, where like I know he's not winning, but he's gonna put on some stellar matches, and I do believe like he is the ultimate underdog in his block.
Yeah, I can't wait for those two to have a match because that could be like it could possibly even be like the match that Goto wins. You know what I mean?
I don't think Yoshihashi can beat Goto.
Yeah. So I feel like that's the match. Like it's like, oh, it's gonna be at the later end of it. It's gonna be like, oh, Goto's losing. Yoshihashi both put on a fucking amazing match, and then Goto wins, and that just makes it feel that much better.
Yeah, but then it's like this is kind of something I like put in the back of my head most of the time. Whenever Chaos members fight each other, because we have Goto, Yoshihashi, and Okada in this, and it's like, okay, so Okada kind of has a bad track record of his faction, kicking him in the balls. Not literally, I mean that metaphorically. I mean that metaphorically,
I
as in
hope
like
not
everyone.
literally. Oh God.
What was that?
Did you hear? I said I hope not literally. God, he'd never have kids.
What I meant by that was like this man's faction just has a fucking track record of like betraying him. Jay White betrays Okada, Ospreay betrayed Okada, Show betrayed Okada, Gato betrayed Okada. So it's like, all right, I hope this doesn't cause like a split more in chaos. Like we get it. Nobody likes Okada. He's fucking Sting in the NWO.
That's actually crazy because for a while I forgot Sting was even in the NWO, and like, it's just like the whole Wolfpack thing was just weird. Like in my opinion, that whole thing was just weird. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It was weird because it was like I viewed Sting as like the anti-hero of the NWO, where it was like Sting was John Cena was to the Nexus. They could beat
Yeah,
everyone but him.
yeah.
And they didn't do it repeatedly to bury the NWO. It was just like every like couple months.
Hmm. And it's like, what's it called? I hated what they did with John Cena and the Nexus because it really went, oh, John Cena has to join the Nexus. Oh, he's gonna fight them even though they have the numbers advantage. Wait, John Cena just won. What do you mean John Cena just won?
Gonna bury the shit out of them.
I just buried the fuck out of him.
But yeah. So I'm hoping like that doesn't cause like any problems within Chaos. Because at this point, if Shinsuke Nakamura right now left WWE, went to Chaos, and he's just like, what's with everyone backstabbing? Like, I'm
What
sorry,
is
you have no one to blame but fucking, you have no one to blame but Okada.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Like, come on, like, no, this shit was not happening when Shinsuke was in charge of Chaos.
No. This probably wasn't even a thought during Chaos.
Just like I feel like this is what happened. All right, guys, anyone want to betray me? Just know you're gonna get Keen Sasha in the next week, and I'll be IC champion.
All right, so I have a question, and this isn't about Chaos, but this is about another very prominent group. You may have heard of them. I don't know. Hot Topic really fucking likes them. Their name is the Bullet Club.
All right.
All right, so what era do you think is the best for the Bullet Club?
I'd like to actually answer that question when we get to one of the Bullet Club members in this block.
Ah, very smart.
All right, but let's keep moving down this list. Next, we have the quietest motherfucker in Los Ingobernables de Japón, Sonata, which I am batteries drained of this man since 2019.
You really are you serious?
Yes. I'm sorry, but like the fact that they got Okada versus Sonata in one of the blocks, I'm like, I'm not watching that. I'm sorry. I saw that match about 11 times in 2019. And then one of my pet peeves with Sonata and Naito is why in the living fuck is it, well, Naito failed at getting the title, so now it's Sonata's turn. Sonata failed, so Naito wins G1. All right, now Naito wins the title. Look, it's either Sonata's a breakout star or he's not.
I don't think he is.
Yeah, that's the thing. Everyone's giving up on him.
Yeah, he had his chance and then it sort of got fucked.
It's like, all right. Like, I love how for years, I want to say maybe since like 2016 or 17, we've been saying, oh, Sonata's a breakout star. Sonata's a breakout star. Wait, we're gonna give Evil the double titles. We're gonna give Evil the heel turn. Great idea. And oh god, we're gonna get to Evil. We're gonna fucking get to Evil. But yeah, I got nothing for the Nun. I'm tired of him.
Yeah,
he's gonna have
I'm
okay
sorry.
matches. He's not gonna win the block.
Yeah, he sort of fucked his chances up. I'm sorry.
All right. Next, we have the greatest singer in all of New Japan, Taichi, also one half of the IWGP Tag Team Champions, Dangerous Tekkers. Again, Taichi's another one who's gonna have some kick-ass matches, but he's not gonna win. Maybe he'll beat Tanahashi, and maybe on like the Destruction Tour, he challenges for the U.S. title.
You think?
Yeah, I don't think they're just gonna have Taichi do nothing to a World Tag League. You got anything for Taichi?
I have like high hopes for him. I don't know what it is. I think it's just I feel like he may. I feel like it's like the same boat as the other two. He's going to put on good matches, but he's not going to win. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And honestly, that's what I care about. Like, I know you're not winning, but as long as you put on some stellar matches, 15 minutes and under, I'm fine.
Shit, as long as you put on a match that like doesn't put me to sleep like a lot of the WWE shit anymore, then all right, I'm
Anyways, like, sorry guys that we're breezing through the B block. It's just, this is a fucking no-brainer. Anyways, next is the good bad guy, 7-time IWGP Tag Team Champions, one half of GO motherfucking D, Gorillas of Destiny, God, Bullet Club OG, Tama Tonga.
Ooh. All those nicknames, and the man needs no introduction at that.
The good bad guy.
The good bad guy. He's good at being bad.
Exactly. So again, he's in the same block as in block and boat as Goto, Yoshihashi, Sanada, Taichi. He's gonna put on some stellar matches, some kick-ass gun stun spots. Maybe Okada goes for the Rainmaker and then gets caught with a gun stun, or Tanahashi goes for the high fly flow, gets caught with a gun stun. So my predictions is he beats Taichi, and that sets up a tag title match between Dangerous Tekkers and Gorillas of Destiny. And I also believe Tama Tonga versus the next guy that we're going to talk about is where Tama Tonga like draws the line in the sand. But any thoughts on Tama Tonga?
The only thing that I would want is like to see Tama Tonga versus Tonga Loa, but they're in different branches, so it's like you wouldn't really be able to see that, would you?
Unless they both won their blocks, but we know that's not happening.
Yeah. With all the other people, that's probably not gonna happen.
But all right, next on this is Bullet Club's biggest letdown. Yes, you people can quote me on that one. Fucking Evil.
I forgot that he was even in Bullet Club. Oh no.
All right. So guys. All right, so for Beamo, if you don't remember my last G1 video with Ash, I'll tell you who that is later. We discussed about Evil, and I said that he's Bullet Club's biggest letdown because he won the double titles. He won the New Japan Cup, joined Bullet Club, lost the double titles, and then he was like, "Hey, I'm gonna go feud with a bunch of mid carders."
Am I go feud with people who don't deserve to like be like acknowledged? So I'll be back.
if your only champion because of the pandemic was a human, it is Evil.
Yeah.
Imagine WWE was in the same situation as New Japan, where like all their 90% of their US stars were stuck. Imagine for some magical reason, WWE was stuck in like New York or New Jersey, and then they were like, "Hey, doesn't JBL live around here? Let's put the title on him until we can get our regular superstars back."
Wait, isn't Big E from like around Florida?
Yeah, but I just said a random place.
I know, I'm saying, but like WWE had Florida for the longest, and now Big E's just Mr. Money in the Bank. Oh
Yeah,
no.
like just imagine like WWE was stuck in Florida, and only people that live in Florida were like accessible.
And
So
it's
it
just
was
like
just like, all right,
Biggie.
yeah. So it's like, hey, Big E, you're gonna be Universal Champion
Oh
until we
well,
could get people. That's basically what Evil did.
that was his sole purpose.
That was his sole purpose. And this dude went and go feud with Okada, who was in the mid card, which I can't believe I was fucking saying this, but I did not watch that match because you would have to pay me $1 million for me to say Evil has a chance of winning, of beating Okada. And then after he feuds with Okada, he feuds with he feuds with Ishii, where it's like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, but Ishii is kind of, he can win and lose. And then he goes to feud with Yano, and then he just cuts it. Like at the end, he's like, actually, I don't want to feud with Yano anymore. And then just out of God fuck nowhere, hey, I'm gonna go feud with Shingo. And it's like, dude, you have maybe won one out of like the 4 or 5 feuds I just listed.
And just by the skin of your teeth. So
And
not
this
very.
guy has his own little like sub faction within Bullet Club. And now I think we can get into that fucking question that you had earlier.
All right. So who do you think is the like whose era was the best? Was it the Devitt era? Was it the AJ era? Was it Kenny era? Was it Cody era? What was it?
All right. So you forgot the Evil era and the Jay White era.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Wait, Evil was like a leader?
Yes, because Jay was
Oh,
in like New Zealand.
oh no.
Yeah, so he was like
Oh
leader for like 10 minutes. And then Jay got back
no.
and said, I'm back, bitches. What happened?
Why do you all look like you want to die?
But anyways, so to answer that question, it's a tie between the Devitt era and the AJ era because um I have said this since Kenny was quote unquote leader of Bullet Club. I didn't see Bullet Club, I saw the Elite. And
Honestly, they had
all
the YouTube show, they had all that shit, and then Bullet Club was just there.
exactly like the OGs like Tamatanga, Tangaloa, Bad Luck Fale, like those guys were just there. Like I didn't hear anything Bullet Club related until I want to say they brought in Taiji Shimori as the Bone Soldier, and then
Yeah.
I was like, you know what, fuck Kenny, I want this Bullet Club back.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then with Evil, this man brought his own little subgroup. It's called what the fuck's this thing called? It's like House of Torture, I think. Something torture. Someone comment down below what it was. I fucking forgot what it's
Tor-
called.
just that's it, torture.
Yeah, it's like something torture. Let me see. NJPW Evil's faction. I'll tell you what it was right now, Beamo.
Okay.
Like there's a reason. Oh, there it is. It's House of Torture,
House of Torture.
and it consists of Evil, Dick Togo, which I to this day have no idea who the fuck that is. People say, oh, he's like an ECW or a WCW veteran, or just like an old New Japan guy, or an All Japan, or just tap out guy. I don't know who the hell
Yeah.
Dick Togo is, and he's been with Evil for like a year now.
No way.
Yeah, so I'm like, every time I'm like, who the fuck's Dick Togo again? To me, it's the same thing how when Don Callis was like with Kenny Omega, and for the longest I kept saying, who's Don Callis?
But now you sort of got used to him.
No, because I'm still wondering who's Don Callis.
Really?
I'm still wondering who's Dick Togo. Like, all right, Don Callis is exceptional just because it's like, all right, you're the commentary guy. Yeah, Dick Togo is the guy that just chokes you for about 5 seconds, and I don't know if that makes Evo win the match or not.
Yeah.
But anyways, it's him, Dick Togo, show because fuck it, let's have someone else betray Okada.
Yep.
And Yujiro Takahashi.
Wait, can I actually say something really quick?
By all means, dude. Talk for Glory's for everybody.
So you said about Dick Togo about like he choked someone out for 5 seconds and then Evil wins the match.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm sitting here and like the first thing that came to my mind is I fucking hate how like in professional wrestling how they sell like chokes and shit. I hate every bit of that so much because it's usually like the rear naked chokes. It's just like they struggle and then all of a sudden it's just dead.
Just lifeless.
Exactly.
No,
Like
no,
that.
like he
I'm
actually
sorry,
chokes
but
him off
that's
like a wire or something.
yeah. It's like it's not like that in real life. I'm sorry, but like in real life, you're getting choked. You start to fucking panic. You're just like,
Like,
oh shit, I'm about to pass out.
like you should put
Not
up a
everyone.
better struggle.
Exactly. Not everyone's sitting there like, oh no, I choose to pass out instead of tap out. Blech.
Yeah, not gonna lie, that's kind of my pet peeve too. But
And it's like
yes,
there's people like Ricochet that sell it, and it's like, oh, I'm struggling, I'm dead, but I'm still gonna tap out as I'm dead.
oh yeah, like he did with Karrion Cross at one time.
Exactly. He sat there
Oh,
and he was like, oh, well, I'm out. Hang on. Tap, tap, tap.
oh god. But yeah, so that's Evil's little faction thing, and thank God for anyone that remembers this. The last time someone in the Bullet Club decided to have balls and make their own little sub faction, Bullet Club Firing Squad kicked their asses out. For any of you guys that don't remember this, Tamatanga, Tangaloa, and fucking Haku decided to go kick the
Haku.
Elite's ass when they were like, all right, guys, you guys ain't jacking Bullet Club for shit. So, get the fuck out.
So they're no longer in Bullet Club.
They're in Bullet Club. They got the Bullet Club logo. So, it is Bullet Club, but I'm hoping Tamatanga calls up Haku and says, yo, we got another problem.
They're still representing us somehow.
Yeah. Like they're not Bullet Club, but their sleeves kind of have the Bullet Club logo. Yeah, we're ripping that shit off. So for anyone who's right now questioning who's the real leader of Bullet Club right now, it's King Switch, the man that single-handedly sought out Madison Square Garden, good old Switchblade Jay White.
It's
And
just
not Evil.
the one thing I don't like is like ever since like the AJ era ended, or even the Kenny era, it just feels like Bullet Club isn't the same anymore. Like Bullet Club isn't as mainstream, or you don't hear them doing like all sorts of crazy shit anymore. Like, all right,
It,
so when AJ was when Finn was there or Prince Devitt was there, it was like, oh, it's this new faction that's just like jumping everyone. Prince Devitt is like this really brash Irish guy who's going and challenging everyone, even though he's a junior. AJ AJ era, which
it's
is my
AJ
favorite.
Styles.
Yeah, it's AJ Styles, and the dude was able to do what Prince was never able to do, which is win the title from Okada.
Or just win
Kenny,
the
he
title,
had this
period.
exactly. And what's it called? And then you had Kenny who like went from low to mid card to being like the person who literally put on a 6-star fucking match with Okada at Wrestle Kingdom. He won the title. He puts on great matches. And then ever since that, it's just like, oh, Bullet Club? Yeah, I don't know what they're up to.
Yeah, and I do want to blame the pandemic now for that one
Yeah.
because Jay did become IWGP Heavyweight Champion. That was cool. He was in Madison Square Garden. And then it's just like, all right, now he lost it to Okada, but he wins the IC. Double title shit, blah, 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 2020, and then pandemic. So if you're from the US, get the hell back where the hell you were for 8 months. And I do think that killed a lot of momentum.
They killed a lot of momentum with everyone.
And
I feel
right
like
now,
I feel like Kenny actually gained
Killed.
momentum from he
Oh
killed
yeah,
it.
Kenny gained momentum for the Elite, for Kenny Omega, but not for the Bullet Club.
Yeah.
For the Super Click, for the Dream Team, any little faction name that Kenny had, whether it be with the Young Bucks, whether it be with Adam Cole, whether it be the Luxury Trio, which was Kenny and Cody and Marty, like all of that was to benefit them.
Rest in peace, Marty. We miss you. Kind of.
But anyways, yeah. So Evil is like has his own little subgroup faction, which I love that someone on Twitter said this. Remember when Bullet Club was about foreigners?
Oh no.
You know, I remember that. We had fucking Carl Anderson, Tama Tonga, Prince Devitt, Fale. Yujiro was literally the only Japanese guy.
And now it's
No, it's like half Japanese, half American.
Yeah.
But anyways, I've been on this for too damn long. Evil's gonna come close to winning, but he's not winning this shit.
Yeah. His spotlight ran out when the pandemic calmed down.
Yeah. Anyways, so down to the wait, is this the final person on the list? No, we got two more people. We got the Hatchet. We have someone representing the United Empire, which is Will Ospreay's faction. The Hawaiian Maker, Jeff Cobb.
Mr. Tour of the Islands.
Which I think everyone here should take a nice tour of the islands.
Honestly.
Evil and Jeff Cobb fought in the New Japan Cup, and why did it take Yujiro, Dick Togo, and Evil low blowing Jeff Cobb to beat Jeff Cobb?
Because Jeff Cobb is just that dude.
Like Yoshi tore the islands, Sonata tore the islands, Evil tore the islands, Tama Tonga tore the Gunstun. You guys would have thought I would have said tore the islands.
Just no, Gunstun. Gunstun.
Taichi, get your microphone and tore the islands.
Wait, I actually just thought of something cool.
What's up?
Gunstun versus the RKO. Who's winning?
I want to say the RKO.
You think? I mean,
yeah.
I'd say the same thing since it's like Randy's gotten it to the point where you can do it literally out of fucking nowhere. And I feel like the way they do that, is they both go for it. Like Tama goes for Gunstun, he goes for RKO, and it's like in midair he catches his head in an RKO. Oh my god, I would fucking lose my mind.
That would be an amazing spot. But yeah, so I'm just gonna say toward the islands to everybody. Jeff Cobb maybe 8 points or 10 points, but he ain't winning.
Yeah, he's not winning.
All right, last guy's Chase Owens. He ain't winning shit. 0 points.
I agree.
Also, this is another guy that also draws the line in the sand, whether he's on Team J or Team Evil.
Oh, fun.
All right. Now, finally, Block A.
Woo.
Block A has God, Kota Ibushi. Honestly, I got nothing for Ibushi ever since he merged the titles. He ain't winning 3 times. If he wins 3 times, I'm not watching New Japan.
I feel like the only way they do this shit is like he makes it to the final. It's sort of like, remember the Royal Rumble where Shinsuke won, where it's like everyone was like, "Fuck, Roman's about to win the Rumble." I feel like they're gonna do
Psych Fam.
Exactly. I feel like it's gonna be some shit like that, where it's like, oh no, Kota's about to win the fucking 3rd time High Fly Flow. It's just like, hey,
that would be awesome.
Here, I'm the old man, but guess what? I still can beat you, young fucks.
I was listening to Tanahashi's his current theme song, and in the comment section, it was like Tanahashi reminds me of All Might from My Hero Academia. Also, guys, pay no mind to the sound of a motorcycle. I'm in New York City. Fucking, you're gonna hear cars just about every 10 minutes.
Fun.
And motorcycles. But yeah, so someone said that Tanahashi is basically All Might and John Cena's Superman. I want to say that is kind of true in a sense that Tanahashi is All Might, because if like dire situation, Tanahashi's always there.
Yeah, he's literally like,
we don't want Kenny to win the world title because he's going to AEW. Got you, fam. High Fly Flow.
I would have never expected Tanahashi. I would never expect Tanahashi to beat Kenny. I'm sorry. Guy may
Yeah,
just
like in
be a
2018 when you won the G1, I was like, okay.
match,
Maybe they'll
fun
have
match.
Okada versus Omega in at Madison Square Garden, and then Tanahashi beats Omega in the Tokyo Dome. Okay, guys,
Okay, shit.
Tanahashi's back. 2009.
Mm, 2009 is back.
Call Shinsuke.
Call Shinsuke, please. Someone call Shinsuke. He's air guitaring nude off the helicopter. Someone call Shinsuke, please.
Oh God, if he starts freaking air guitaring, nobody in this fucking block is winning. But
He's gonna
anyways, I fucking
into a
stand corrected.
concert.
Dude, I stand corrected because the next guy on this one is the Stone Pitbull, the final third of the Never Six Man Tag Trio. Tomohiro Ishii, the hardest hitting motherfucker next to Walter and Suzuki.
I was about to say, what are we just not gonna talk about Walter or Suzuki?
Like, this man has earned the nickname of Stone Pitbull.
Oh, he most definitely has. But it's like then you got what isn't Walter's whole thing the ring general?
Yeah.
Dude, his fucking nickname is amazing. I love the fucking ring general nickname so much.
Oh, yeah, man. That man demands the ring.
Dude, it sounds so powerful, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it's like, I like all of their nicknames. Like, Tomohiro Ishii's nickname is the Stone Pitbull. Walter's nickname is the Ring General, and Suzuki's nickname is just the King.
Just the king.
And I don't think
I
someone
mean,
can slay that one.
yeah, I don't think anyone's gonna slay that king anytime soon. Suzuki's the type of guy that you're gonna shoot him and he's gonna catch the bullet in his mouth. Like, I'm sorry, but that's just what's gonna happen. There's
But
no way. There's no way that like anyone can out badass Suzuki.
all right, now here's the thing with Ishii. Again, he's not winning, but he's gonna put on some kick-ass matches. Maybe he comes close to winning. Honestly, what I want to see so badly is him to tank a Kamigoye. Like, Kevin Kelly can be like, Ibushi's got the arms, Kamigoye, and then like Ibushi just headbutt, and then Ishii just headbutts his knee, and he's like, "You thought, bitch,"
You thought his legs
and then he just
compromised.
this man just like brain busts the shit out of him.
Oh, that would be amazing.
God damn it! How many cars are out tonight? But
Everyone's out tonight.
your thoughts on Ishii?
Same thing as you. He's putting on some great fucking matches. Shit, he may even beat the eventual winner of the entire thing, but he's not winning.
All right, next guy. Why do they keep putting this guy in here?
What?
Next guy is fucking Yano.
It's the year of Yano.
Guys, I have gone on record to fucking say Yano wins the G. Guys, I will probably delete Talk for Glory if this man fucking wins the G1.
If he wins, then you have to do a fucking face cam on YouTube video.
Deal, guys. Concrete, sealed and delivered. If Toru Yano wins the G1 on episode 100, I will do a face reveal.
Oh my god.
Like, I am not backing out of this one. I will, honest to God, do a face reveal if he wins the whole G1.
The world is about to see the most mysterious face in professional wrestling.
But all right. So this guy isn't winning, but he's gonna post some spoilers. So let's see. He's probably gonna beat the world champion and that shit.
Oh, probably.
He's gonna beat Ibushi. He's gonna beat Ishii. He's gonna beat some other people too. Maybe 6 points.
Maybe.
But
I'd say around like, maybe. I'd say around maybe like a little higher because his whole thing is I'm Nakamura but not Nakamura, so I got this.
no, he's like he's basically Santino Marella, just funnier.
Yeah,
All
I feel
right.
like Santino stale fast.
All right. So next guy, the interim IWGP World Heavyweight Champion, Shingo Takagi.
Nice.
Now, as you all just heard me say, I said interim meaning he is the temp. As we all know, the real, and I know I just said real. It ain't Jay White, sadly. It ain't Prince Devitt either. I know the real IWGP World Heavyweight Champion is the Commonwealth Kingpin, Will Ospreay.
Oh yeah. There's no
Before getting in
disputing that.
on Shingo Takagi and what we think he'll do, gotta say this real quick. Unpinned, unsubmitted, undefeated, never lost a title. He's still the IWGP World Heavyweight Champion.
Sounds about right.
But Shingo Takagi, I believe this man is going to have the best tournament similar to his Best of Super Juniors one, where he was undefeated in Best of Super Juniors. Ospreay ended that streak. So I want to say this man probably comes in like second place of winning this, or he does win this. And then when it comes to the B block winner, the B block winner beats him.
Yeah. Yeah, he's like someone that it's like, he's a real threat, but there's always going to be that one person that can like take him out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's how I view him.
All right, next is Andrade Cien Almaz's biggest fan, Tetsuya Naito.
Woo!
I don't care what anyone says. Naito would not be tranquilo without La Sombra.
Yeah, that wouldn't happen.
Let's see. This guy was in the tag division with Sonata for like the past 4 months. Can he win? I don't know. I feel like Naito's whole character arc got wrapped up 2 Wrestle Kingdoms ago.
Yeah.
Like,
Wasn't he double champ?
Yeah, he was the first ever double champ.
Oh yeah, because what's it called? He went from literally being someone that everyone booed to becoming the face of the company. That was fucking amazing.
And then it was like, and pandemic.
And Panda.
So it's like, there's not much you can do after. What do you do after you just win the double titles?
I mean, shit, just have a happy life.
Like,
That's about
dude, go for the US, I guess. I don't know.
Maybe.
So yeah, I don't think Naito's winning, but he might be coming in like second place, similar to Shingo.
Yeah.
All right.
I feel the same.
Next guy is the man made out of spaghetti, the wind-up man, the submission machine, Zen SJ. If he gets you a submission, there's only one thing to do, and that's just tap out. Ladies and gentlemen, the other half of the IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Championships, Zack Saber Jr.
Has there ever been a person that has broken out of his submissions?
Well, people do get out of them, but I just would not want to get in one.
Yeah, if you get in one and he's pissed at you, you're not getting out of it.
Give me Boris Johnson versus Zack Saber Jr., which is the Prime Minister of like England.
Oh no. That would be.
I can imagine Zack Saber Jr. again coming in second place, like Shingo and Naito. Because he had a kick-ass G1 in 2018.
The thing is that, do you think Zed is ever going to win one, or is he just going to be that runner-up?
I don't know. It's kind of a tough call because he won the New Japan Cup, and it was just so badass. Like the first English man to win the New Japan Cup, second is Will Ospreay.
I feel like he can win it, and it's like that could be his whole thing, is he's always come up short, and now it's his time.
Like,
you know what I mean?
I'll say right now for Block A, Zack Saber Jr. is my pick to win the block.
Oh, me too. I feel like him and are gonna have a really fun match, though.
Oh, hell yeah! But on to the next person. I don't know how much you know about this guy, Beamo, but next guy is the Dominator, the other member of the United Empire, Great Okan. Great Okan came into New Japan to help Will Ospreay beat Okada in the finals of on the final day of the G1, neither of them were gonna win.
Yeah.
So, and because there's a lack of foreigners, they were like, "Fuck it, let's put Okan in it."
Yeah.
I don't think Okan's winning specifically for the simple fact that whenever they put him against like big people, like big name people, like they just have him lose. Like
Yeah.
their first idea was, "Hey, let's book him against Okada," and he lost. And then they're like, "All right, now let's book him against Tanahashi," and then he
And
lost.
then,
And then
hey,
it was
let's book
like,
against someone else. He
and then it was
lost.
like, "All right, let's book him against Naito." He beats him.
Oh.
And then it's like, okay, Great Okan's off to a great start. Loses to Yano in the fucking New Japan Cup. And then it's like, all right. Obviously, this means Great Okan versus Naito somewhere in like the New Japan Cup like tour. And then he loses that. So it's like, at
Oh,
what point can I take Great Okan seriously? Is it Great Okan or is it just Okan?
honestly. So there's a point where you stop being great and you just start being shit, and he's at that point.
Like, I don't know what New Japan was thinking of. Let's book him against Okada first and Tanahashi second.
That's like the definition of let me just ruin your career.
Like, I understand, like, yes, he's Will Ospreay's big man and shit, but give this man a big W and don't have him take it back. Oh, but he beat Naito in the New Japan Cup. Yeah, but Naito beats him on the final day, though.
Yeah.
And then it's like he has nothing grand. Like, his greatest accomplishments is when he's tagging with Jeff Cobb,
Yeah.
which at this point, give him the fucking tag titles. Because Taichi and Zack Saber Jr. just beat Yoshihashi and Goto and Sonata and Naito. So it's like, all right, guys, either you guys put the titles back on Guerrillas of Destiny or give the titles to Great Okan and Jeff Cobb. But yeah, I have no faith in Okan.
Neither do I.
All
Like
right,
from that
next.
summary you've given me, no. I just said from that brief summary you gave me, no.
Well, yeah, it's like you're not going to beat Shingo. Who knows? Maybe you'll beat Yano. You'll have a good match with Ishii. You're not beating Ibushi.
Dude, I swear if Yano beats him, I'm just gonna start teasing you like, oh, Yano's getting closer to winning.
Dear God, don't worry, guys. I'll be having a close look on the fucking bracket.
You're gonna make sure you're gonna like tie Yano's shoes together or like somehow
I
sabotage him
will
on the last
fly to
one.
Japan and just get in the ring with the Bone Soldier mask and just go, no,
No, stop it.
I can't have him advance. But yeah, that's everything for fucking Okan. I'm not gonna say great Okan because of his too many losses.
Definitely not great.
All right, next is Hideo Itami. Oh wait, not anymore. Kenta, the guy that wants to fight CM Punk so bad.
Da, 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 da,
All right,
da, da, da.
so he's gonna have a kickboxing match against Ibushi. He's going to try to hit. He's going to try to hit Ishii with the go to sleep. Except Ishii's gonna tank it. Yano is probably, I don't know what Yano's gonna do. He's gonna have a good match against Shingo, no doubt. He had a great match, and what a way to enter 2020 by laying out Naito in the Tokyo Dome. You know,
Wait, also, I have a question since you're the
yeah,
New Japan guy, right?
yeah.
All right, so I'm remembering way back to when he first came back. Did him and Shibata ever fight, or did Shibata ever get back into actually wrestling, or was that just a one-time thing?
That was a one time thing because they were just like, nope. Because they were like, if Shibata takes a kick, he's gonna be a vegetable. So you know what? We're just gonna have you fight Goto.
Damn,
You know,
feels
Shibata's
bad.
best friend.
Yeah, feels bad.
But so yeah, I don't think Kenta's winning. Maybe he'll come close. Like I honestly believe like the people that are gonna come close will be Shingo, Naito, Zen SJ, and Kenta.
Yeah, that's a good list. That's a fucking stacked list. And like if people that good are the ones that come close, then it's like the people that win are probably going to be fucking monsters.
All right, so that's everything I gave in for Kenta. Next is the Silverback Tangaloa. He ain't winning this shit.
And what even is his solo finisher?
Ape shit.
So the power bomb?
Yeah, it's a power bomb or it's the Rikishi driver.
Huh. Rikishi driver probably fits him better.
So yeah, this is what I'm thinking. If Tama Tonga beats Taichi, then Zack Sabre Jr. beats Tangaloa, and vice versa. But neither of these
Yeah,
guys are winning.
sadly.
And then finally, we have definitely not winning, but he kind of wins at life because he has Pita. The Tokyo Pimp, Yujiro Takahashi. He ain't winning shit.
He's gonna just do a pimp drop on people. Just let him be a pimp.
Yeah. But that is
That's
all of that
all
is
you
block A, block B. Now to give a brief summary, Beamo, quick. Who do you think wins block A right now on the spot?
Zenesh J, Yano, or Koda.
All right. I'm going to say Naito, Kenta, Zack Sabre Jr. All right, block B. Who do you think wins?
Okada or Tanahashi.
All right, same. Now, who wins between your people that you picked out for block A and block B?
Tanahashi or Okada.
All right, so I'm actually going to say Zack Sabre Jr. wins the whole thing.
I
Now,
hope.
one thing I did not say in the beginning of the video or any time throughout this video, Wrestle Kingdom this year, for God knows what reason, will be 3 nights long.
So if you hate yourself, go watch it for 3 nights straight.
Yeah, 3 nights straight. I don't know what you guys do with your lives. But and I told Young Smooth this, the only way that this is going to make sense. Otherwise, watching 3 nights of Wrestle Kingdom is a form of torture. This is the only way it makes sense. The Block A winner faces Shingo Takagi. The Block B winner faces Will Ospreay, and then on night 3, the winner of Shingo and Ospreay versus winners of Block A and B face each other, and then they unify the 2 world titles.
Yeah, that would make sense.
That is literally the only way that I understand a triple nighter.
Mm-hmm.
But now on the climax of all this, 2 things I am certain of. Not certain, but like high hopes of. 1, we get Kenta versus CM Punk in the Tokyo Dome.
Which
2,
would be amazing.
Will Ospreay is the true IWGP World Heavyweight Champion.
That is
Standing
truth.
tall by the end of the Tokyo Dome.
That is already truth. You don't need to say like it'll happen because it already is the truth. This is all again,
guys.
This is all again, Jutsu.
Shingo Takagi went to Walmart and bought his own replica, and it looks so real. Gato said Shingo's world champion.
Yeah.
But Beamo, I want to thank you for joining me on this G1 predictions video. It took a while, but we really got through it, got into high details on who we really want to.
We've been live for like an hour and nearly 15 minutes. And like 47 of those minutes were just us complaining about Block B.
Yeah, that kind of was how it went.
But yeah, it's a pleasure to be here. I love having the opportunity to like talk about wrestling because it's been hard watching wrestling, especially with like the COVID and everything, and everyone having to like be like stay put and stuff. So it's nice to be able to talk and like socialize, you know?
Yeah, it was really fun doing this. I love doing this, especially for the G1. G1 videos are probably like my most favorite videos to do. But hopefully you can join us for Wrestle Kingdom. As we all know, the G1 winner technically goes to Wrestle Kingdom. So maybe the G1 video guest gets to do the Wrestle Kingdom video with us.
Oh, that would be amazing. So then when Wrestle Kingdom comes around, I can explain how Yano's going to win the title.
God. Oh, God, I fucking hope not.
You're just like, oh, please, no.
Just the moment I see Yano has lost 3 times, all right, boys, I'm not doing no face reveal.
Let's go.
Oh, God, I just do a giant reveal on my middle finger. It's just like, fuck this.
Just like, I
Nah.
promised you all I do a face reveal. I know I said if he won, but since he lost, I feel bad for you guys. Just a picture of your middle finger.
Yep, just fuck you. But before we close this out, you know how we always go. We like to drop down all of our informations. You guys can always follow me at one moment, guys. I don't even know my Twitter handles off the top of my head. At Enigma_V4_. You can follow my Instagram at Enigma_V4. And you can also follow my Twitch at Enigma_V4. Now you can also follow Young Smooth at YoungSmoothTFG. And for our guest, Beamo, you wanna let us know what social medias you'll be using?
Oh yeah. So since the last time now, I have an Instagram and a Twitter. Wow, surprising. All right, so let's start off with my Twitch. My Twitch is the same, Beamo_boy, spelled BEAMO_BOI. And then for my Twitter and my Instagram, it's the same thing, except the second O, the one in boy, is a 0 instead of an O, because someone decided to take my name.
Why don't you just put an underscore?
I don't know. That probably would have been easier.
But yeah, guys, so if you haven't already, Beamo is right now new to Instagram and Twitter, and I guess Twitch still in a way. So make sure you guys follow all of those. They're all going to be linked down below. It's also on my Instagram. As you know, we like to share. What's up, man?
Can I add something? All right, so I know this is probably I know this may be too much, but it would mean a lot if you guys follow me on Twitch, because I am trying to make that like as a profession, since like I think it would be fun to like do something that I like to do and get paid for it. So if you guys can follow, that would mean the world to me, and it would help me out a lot more than any of you would possibly realize.
Let's get a freaking trend going. Hashtag help Beamo out.
Let's go.
But again, Beamo, thank you so much. Thank you for anyone that comes in to watching this. I'm Enigma V4.
And I'm Beamo Boy.
And we are